decorated with dragon and phoenix designs and various animal mask designs. But what was he holding so tightly in his hands? He stands with bare feet on a square-shaped platform that also bears animal mask designs. Who can he be? It has been surmised that this mysterious figure might well have been a king of the ancient state of Shu. Also unearthed from the Sanxingdui site were many articles in the shape of birds, their elegant bodies reminding us of phoenixes in the sky. Legend has it that for several generations the names of all Shu kings were related to birds. One of them was called Yu Fu, or fish mallard. We know that in ancient times China's tribes took the phoenix as their totem, as the use of this totem has also been seen in Dawenkou culture and He Mu Du culture. However, ancient documents from the Central Plain claim that the offspring of the kings of Shu were descendants of the Yellow Emperor, the great emperor of the Xia dynasty. If so, then the two civilizations developed in parallel.
Sanxing的这东西刚出来的时候，我们去开过会，我们去看过，一看就知道这是商代的。为什么？因为它还是有一些商的东西。比如说那个尊，那就跟商的就很像，也就证明它肯定是受到商文化的影响，在它的原来的文化基础上，它发展了一套跟商文化不太一样的青铜文化。
Naturally, people were greatly excited by the great Sanxingdui discoveries. When this bronze tree appeared, a crane and wooden frame had to be used to raise it into place. Although the tree is broken at the top, it is still nearly 4 meters high, and archaeologists have called it a deity tree. The base on which the tree stands looks like a mountain, and the overall impression is that the tree growing out of the mountain is a heavenly tree. The trunk has 3 layers of branches from which hang fruit, and various flying birds stand on the fruit. In ancient Shu, people believed that high mountains and big trees were steps that led to the sky. Flying birds, meanwhile, were regarded as envoys coming and going between the earth and heaven, passing information. Scholars believe that the bronze tree might represent Fu Sang, a place inhabited by the sun god. Certainly it would seem that at the very least, the deity tree symbolizes the reverence accorded the sun by the Shu people.
"相当于中原地区的夏代的时候，是吧？这影响就非常明显，非常明显。可是呢，这个到了商代的时候，那就达到了高峰，是吧？可是呢，这种影响呢，就和其他的这个非中原地区呢有一个共同特点，就是最受影响的现象表现的最突出的地方是那些礼乐器的部分，礼乐器的部分，像青铜器的，特别是礼器。是吧？你比如你看，它那有垒啊，有尊有各样的器物。这些个器物，你可以看，有的和中原地区或者受中原地区影响的其他的一些地区都有很密切的关系，差不多是一样的。
The bronze Zuan and bronze lei and other ritual vessels unearthed from Sanxingdui are very similar in shape and style to those from the Shang dynasty on the Central Plain, and clearly they originated from Shang culture. Dragons, so often seen in other parts of China, were also sacred in the minds of ancient Shu people. Scholars believe these bronze Zuan and bronze lei indicate that a courtesy system operated in the land of Shu, and that there was a kind of peaceful cultural exchange with the Shang dynasty. Archaeologists believe that the large number of bronze items and ivory items unearthed from Sanxing Dui may have been left behind by the ancient people of Shu after some important ritual activity or sacrificial ceremony. Let's imagine such a sacrificial offering ceremony of the ancient Shu people more than 3,000 years ago. The king is the chief diviner. His very power comes from the people's faith in him. Large amounts of regional wealth are concentrated here and used as sacrificial offerings to ancestors and deities. The sacred stateliness of it all amazes his people. But in a raging fire, the deity tree disappears, and the king too vanishes. Eventually, the ancient state of Shu also dies away, and 300 years later, the character for Shu is found only on the oracle bone inscriptions unearthed from the Yin ruins. The appearance of these oracle bone inscriptions marks the point at which China enters a period in the ancient past that can be verified through characters.
The oracle bones bearing the earliest known examples of Chinese characters are without doubt among the most significant discoveries made at the Yin ruins. To date, more than 150,000 animal bones and tortoise shells have been unearthed at the site, providing scholars with some invaluable historical and linguistic information.
中国文字发明的是非常古老的。如果人类没有发明文字，那么文化就不能传播，也不能积累，啊，所以呢，文字的发明对于全世界来说都是最大的一件事情。
The oracle bone inscriptions of the Yin ruins boast the earliest Chinese characters ever found, and these characters appear in places where sacrificial activities were frequently held by kings of the Shang dynasty. Every day, the Shang king would ask a fortune teller to foretell everything: the weather, the harvest, whether hunting would be good, or whether there would be victory in battle. All the foretellings that resulted from the reading of omens were recorded on tortoise shells or on the shoulder blades of oxen, and these became the state archive of the Shang dynasty. The characters recorded on the tortoise shells and bones are referred to as oracle bone inscriptions.
没有任何一个国家的历史，一个历史上啊，它一种文字可以延续几千年，和一种可读性的文字可以持续延续2000年。比如我们现在的中学生，只要你稍微背上几篇《古文观止》的古文，读上点唐诗，你就可以阅读，比如唐代的1400、500年前的唐诗，你就可以读2000年前的司马迁写的《史记》，就基本能够看懂它的意思。但是呢，在欧洲，不要说这个2000年前，也就是像现在莎士比亚的一些剧作，著名的剧作原文，恐怕现在说英语的人未必能读懂。这就是我们民族的文化能够延续，而且比较应该说完整的延续的一个重要的一个文化基因。
The legend Tang Jie's invention of words familiar to all Chinese indicates that ancient Chinese people paid great attention to the origin of Chinese characters. As written characters are an indicator of civilization, the birth of characters announces the beginning of the history of human civilization. As the oracle inscriptions on tortoise shells and bones of the Yin ruins reveals, Chinese characters originated before the Shang dynasty. The number of different words appearing in oracle inscriptions on tortoise shells comes to more than 4,000, and so far, at least 1,500 of these have been identified. Scholars now believe that the number of characters used by Shang people exceeded 5,000 and perhaps numbered as many as 6,000. It was a logical and mature character system, and as such, it made an important contribution to both Chinese and world civilization.
汉字的不同的单字，是吧？现在的这个最多的字典呢，达到6、7万字，6、7万个，是吧？我们日常的使用的也有啊，这个7、8千甚至1万字左右。那么这个数量都是非常大的。可是大家知道，这个汉语汉字里面所谓字， 是吧？那不是这个比方说这个英语里面所说的 word， 我们叫 character， 是吧？它不是 word。这个英语里头的一个这个 word， 不等于中国的一个字。中国一个字可以组成很多很多的词，有很多很多种意思，这个是不能够完全对比的。所以中国的这个字词呢，在世界上是最丰富的这个之一啊。那么比起英语或其他的一些个语言呢，绝无逊色。
Carved symbols used earlier on pottery were later used to create oracle bone inscriptions and inscriptions on bronze, and these were followed by minuscule script, Chinese official script, and regular script, all of them bearing Chinese characters, which have been an important carrier of Chinese civilization. So-called oracle bone inscriptions were also carved on tortoise shells, but in fact, during the Shang dynasty, writing tools mainly consisted of brushes. Characters recorded at that time were written on bamboo slips using brushes to record official records. Unfortunately, however, as bamboo slips rot easily, so far no standard books of the Shang dynasty have been found. But we can see from the oracle bone inscriptions of the Yin ruins that the characters used then were quite different from today's Chinese characters in terms of style. That said, there is no great difference in the method used to construct a character. The Chinese character system is unique, completely different from any other language in the world. Without doubt, the invention of oracle bone inscriptions was the greatest invention and creation of the Chinese nation, setting in motion the use of a character system that has lasted to the present day. Although the land of China is vast and a great variety of dialects are spoken from one end to the other, its unique system of Chinese characters has enabled its people to access areas where different dialects prevail. The character system has also influenced the people's way of thinking and expression through literature, maintaining the continuation of Chinese civilization and playing a highly important role in China's long-term unification.
As we all know, there were 4 great civilizations of the ancient world, namely Egyptian, Mesopotamian, Indian, and Chinese. But of these 4, only Chinese civilization can claim to have survived uninterrupted to the present day. That's over 5,000 years. Now, in my opinion, this impressive feat owes much to Chinese characters, which comprise one of the world's oldest writing systems that is still in use today. By recording the entire history of China's ages-old civilization, the characters act as some sort of cohesive power that spans time and space, binding Chinese civilization together. And thank you for staying with us on today's New Frontiers. I'm Ji Xiaojun from CCTV International. Bye for now.